Hello, this is BlastZone, the lead developer of BlastZone 2. This is part 3 in a series of videos that I'll be releasing to showcase all of the brand new content in the Weapons DLC that's been recently released for Steam and Android. This includes several new weapons, abilities, loadouts for the ship. There's a tremendous amount of content here. So, for this video, we'll be going over the most powerful ship in the game. This ship pretty much sacrifices all other stats to increase power as much as possible, and also this ship is the only one in the game that focuses solely on beam attacks, with the only exception being its standard attack. All other charges and hyper loadout attacks are all beam weapons, so this is a lot of fun for taking out a tremendous amount of enemies at once. Alright, so let's start it up and see it in action. Now, the standard shot is the Waveshot, so considering this ship does have less mobility than most other ships in the game, having the Waveshot definitely helps so that you don't have to line up perfectly with every enemy to take it out, and you can take out groups of enemies pretty well without having to maneuver too much. Alright, so see, I just took out the first wave of enemies solely with the Waveshot. That's how powerful this ship is. Okay, so let's start with the first level of charge, which is the laser. You can see that because of the reduced mobility of this ship, I can't cover quite as much of the screen with the laser as I can with the Eviscerator, for example. But considering it's only a first level of charge, it's still pretty powerful, and it still does a lot of damage for anything that comes in contact with it. Alright, so the next level of charge is the wide beam. Having such a powerful attack for a standard charge is exceptional in this game, but it's more than worth it, considering the slow charge time of this ship. Now, considering how powerful this ship is, I'm going to have to go through a couple of extra waves to really demonstrate everything, so we'll charge up another wide beam here to see if we can take out a good group of ships. Let's see. You can see it really makes short work of them and takes them all out. And even with the reduced mobility, it still covers like a really substantial portion of the screen here. See, I just took out like half the screen with that shot. Alright, so that's the wide beam. Now if we activate hyper mode, we get our faster version. Oh, and you do have to be careful that there isn't an armor boost for this ship, so you really have to be careful with taking too many hits. Alright, so we have our rapid version of the wide beam here. That is just like the charge version, except you can fire it much more often, but at a cost of your power in the lower left. Now next is the most powerful weapon in the entire game, the Omega Cannon. See, it just took out the entire screen there without much effort. Now you can see it did take out a really large chunk of my power, so you should really wait until you have a lot of enemies on the screen to really make it worth it and give you as many drops as possible to keep your power up. So there you go, that's the Obliterator, the most powerful ship in the game in terms of brute force. So again, this is BlastZone for BlastZone 2 with the brand new Weapons DLC updates that's been released for Android and Steam. So I hope you enjoy the update and watching these videos and seeing all the brand new content. And I hope you look forward to more videos coming in the future.